Hello students, good morning to all. Today in this class we will learn derivative of exponential and logarithmic function. So first of all we will define exponential function. Exponential function, a function from real to real defined by fx equals to ax, where a is positive and not equal to 1, is said to be an exponential function. For example, 2 to the power x, 5 to the power x, and e to the power x are exponential functions where value of e is given like this. So we can say value of e lies between 2 and 3. Now logarithmic function, same way we can define a function from R to R defined by log x base a, where x is positive. Logarithmic function is defined only for x should be positive, and a is again same condition, positive and not equal to 1 is called logarithmic function. If any statement is given in the form of logarithmic, we can change it into exponent form, and vice versa. If any statement is given in exponent form, we can change it into logarithmic form. So some properties of logarithmic function which are very important in to solving the derivative of some difficult questions. First properties of logarithmic function is log 1 base a is equal to 0. Second, log of x base x equals to 1. Third, log x base is suppose e, this is equal to a log x base e. Fourth one, log m log x into y, any base e. If there is no base, it is understood that there is a base e. This is given as log x plus log y. Everywhere base is e. Fifth property is log m not m x by y equal to log x minus log y. Everywhere base is e. If there is no base, we can understand base is e. So sixth property is log x y is equal to 1 by log y x. And last property of this is log x y equal to log x by log y to any base e. Now one very important formula, that is a to the power x is written as e to the power x log a. This is very important formula. We can prove this easily by taking log both sides. So taking log both sides, both sides log of a to the power x equal to log of e to the power x log a. This implies, by using property this, we can write this x log a. Similarly, by using the same property, this one here, power exponent will come in product. So x log a log e, base is e. This implies x log a is equal to log of a e. This is 1. So if you see, both sides are same, x log a and x log a. So this is one of the very important formula. By using this formula, we can change many things written in the form of exponent, like 2 to the power x can be written as e to the power x log 2. Similarly, sin x to the power x is written as e to the power x log sin x. Now one question: find the derivative of find the derivative of a to the power x with respect to x. So let y equals to a to the power x. Now taking log both sides, log of y equal to log of a to the power x. This implies log y equal to x log a. X log a. Now differentiating both sides with respect to x. With respect to x, derivative of log y, that is 1 by y, and derivative of y dy by dx, right hand side u into v form. So second factor is constant. So log a into derivative of x 1. So dy by dx is equal to y log a. Here y is a to the power x. So a to the power x log a. That means we can derive one formula: derivative of a to the power x with respect to x is equal to a to the power x log a. In the same way, derivative of 10 to the power x is equal to 10 to the power x log 10, and derivative of 5 to the power x is equal to 5 to the power x log 5. So we will use this formula directly in solving questions. So some questions we are taking from your NCERT textbook, exercise 5.4. So let us write question. Here exercise 5.4. Question is, question number 2. Find the derivative of e to the power sin inverse x. Sin inverse x, very simple question. So differentiate both sides with respect to x. Differentiating both sides with respect to x. Left hand side dy by dx, and right hand side derivative of e to the power x is e to the power x. So e to the power sine inverse x into derivative of sine inverse x with respect to x. This is equal to e to the power sine inverse x into derivative of sine inverse x with respect to x is 1 by 1 minus x square root over. So this is your answer, e to the power sine inverse x by 1 minus x square root over. Now next question number 4. Question number 4. Again we have to find derivative of sine tan inverse e to the power minus x. Sine tan inverse e to the power minus x. Again we will apply chain rule here, differentiating both sides with respect to with respect to x. Left hand side dy by dx, right hand side derivative of sin x, we know cos x, so cos tan inverse e to the power minus x cos x. Now derivative of tan inverse e to the power minus x with respect to x. So this is equal to cos tan inverse e to the power minus x into derivative of tan inverse x is 1 by 1 plus x square. So 1 plus x is here, e to the power minus x. So e to the power minus x whole square into derivative of e to the power minus x with respect to x. So here we will get final answer, cos tan inverse e to the power minus x into 1 by 1 plus e to the power minus 2x into derivative of e to the power minus x e to the power minus x into derivative of minus x, that is minus 1. So this is your final answer. Final answer we can write in proper way, minus e to the power minus x and cos tan inverse e to the power minus x divided by 1 plus e to the power minus 2x. Now next question number 10. Question number 10 is same type of questions. Again we have to differentiate, find the derivative of cos log x plus e to the power x, where x is positive, because for negative number log is not defined. Again we will differentiate by using chain rule, both sides with respect to x. So left hand side dy by dx. Now derivative of cos x, we know sine, it should be minus sine x, so minus sine log x plus e to the power x into, now derivative of this log x plus e to the power x. So derivative of log x plus 1, log x is 1 by x, and plus derivative of this e to the power x. So this is your answer. Minus sine log x plus e to the power x, and here 1 plus e to the power x. This is your answer.